What's up, guys? Jasper Gonzo here. What's next? This story has gotten a lot of play, especially over the last 24 to 48 hours. I would say probably even the last 3 days. I'm sure a number of you have seen it. A number have those in the media have already played it. But for those who haven't, this story comes out of the Blaze. Let's take a look. Teacher goes on a racist rant against deputy who pulls her over, repeatedly calls him a murderer. A teacher has been caught on video delivering a racist tirade against a Latino sheriff's deputy in Los Angeles, wherein she repeatedly calls him a murderer and taunts, "You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that." The video was obtained by KTTV's Bill Mulligan, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing his name, who sent the footage from Los Angeles Sheriff's Department deputy involved. In the clip, the deputy can be seen approaching the woman's vehicle as she asked why is she being harassed since she was driving under the speed limit. "Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning," he replies. The woman can be seen holding her phone up, showing that she was recording the deputy when he says, "I pulled you over because," she cuts him off. "Because you're a murderer." The deputy explains that he pulled her over because she was using her cell phone while driving. Now, if I remember correctly, driving with a cell phone in hand while using a cell phone is illegal in all 50 states. I could be wrong. But she continues, "Because you're a murderer." The deputy explains that he pulled her over because she was using her cell phone, yada yada, reiterating again, "Because you're a murderer." When asked to present her driver's license, the woman discloses that she does not have it with her. Wrong answer. The deputy allowed her to present a picture of her driver's license, and while she's scrolling looking for it, she asked him to call his supervisor. The officer informed her that her supervisor was already on the way. Good, because you're a murderer. All right. Let's take a look at this beautiful bean footage that we have in regards to this.
I pulled you over
because you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone
I
while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
And this video comes out of Sky News,
May I have your driver's license?
Australia's.
It's at my apartment.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer. You're a murderer.
It's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
Here you go, ma'am.
That's a supervisor.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name?
Oh my.
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist.
Yeah.
You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right?
Ooh. Ouch. As you can see, the woman has been caught on camera hurling abuse at a police officer in California during a traffic stop, calling him a murderer. The footage was dated April 23rd in San Dimas, showing the LA County Sheriff deputy approaching the car after pulling the woman over. Yeah, she did. She filed a complaint. And this is Alex Villanueva out of the LA County Sheriff's Department.
It just shows you how abusive people can be when we're just trying to do our job. God bless them. Totally unflappable. No matter what she threw at him, he didn't take the bait. He was very calm, very professional. I just want to commend that deputy and the sergeant. They were extremely professional, and that's what I expect of every deputy, every supervisor out there in the field.
All right. My thoughts. The continuous abuse that police officers continue to receive day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, especially as we've seen over the last 3 to 5 years, where we have seen a record number of police shootings and police being murdered for simply sitting in their cruisers, to doing their jobs, walking on the beat, to actually confronting riots, as we saw half a dozen cities being burned down to the ground last year because of the cause. But when you have situations like this, when you have situations, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that you have ignorant people in 2021 acting this way towards police. You're just a Mexican. You're never going to be WHOOITE. But I'll tell you right now, I give total props to the officer. I mean, he was rock solid. I mean, as his supervisor said, he didn't fall for the bait. His head, he kept his head on a swivel, and he did what any police officer would do in a situation like this: is do your job. Not fall for the nonsense, the stupidity, the ignorance, the moronism that you have so many people because they're woke, in 2021. But sadly, this is not the first, and it sure as hell won't be the last. But I'm proud. I'll tell you right now, proud. I support the police. There are situations where cops get caught in traps, and they're able to find their way out, or they just don't fall for it at all, which is the best thing that they can do because of their training. But sadly, there are those who are, whether you call them bad eggs, rotten apples, what have you, that make the hundreds of thousands of police officers in this country who go out every single day, men and women, and do their job. And protect and defend all of us, no matter what skin color you are. So good for this guy. Good for this guy. Supervisor had his back. And turns out that the woman who berated him was a teacher. Shows you what? She's teaching her kids. Your kids in San Dimas. Parents, you may want to think about that when you find out who this teacher is and that your kid is being taught by her. But that's just me. And with that said, I'm Jazz Borganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.